They go play action. Fitzpatrick. It's hauled in by Devin Smith. And he takes it down deep into Arizona territory. A huge play there for the Jets. And even 60 yards. From the red zone now, Fitzpatrick. Over the middle to Smith. And he's brought down. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And he stopped immediately there. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'd be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive, where they'd be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fitzpatrick. He's got Wilson, middle of the field. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Luke Wilson, his 1st touchdown of the year. And the Jets take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Throwing now, Palmer on 1st down. And this one complete to Jermaine Gresham. And he's brought down. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height, sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does where a quarterback has to slide and find open space to throw.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. The inaugural drive for this offense today, and the guy we're going to talk about, Michael Floyd.
Starting to develop into a #1 receiver, a guy that you'll count on downfield.
Now Palmer to throw on 2nd down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's brought down. We heard them talk before the game about utilizing the intermediate passing game this week. It works for them there. They move the chains.
And we saw them work on it in practice as well. And most teams take a period at a time to work on different things. They put a couple of periods of work into the intermediate passing game, and now we know exactly why. They got the look that they were seeking, and they were able to take advantage of it.
A 1st down carry here for Johnson. And he is met. Scrimmage, and he goes down right there. So what will they do? On the ground, through the air, let's see. 2nd and 9.
Hello.
On 2nd down, Palmer. It's complete to Jerron Brown. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and they're going to face a third down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 3 yards left to grab here on third down.
Let's go.
Palmer now to throw on third down. And Gresham has it left side. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Come on out here. Come get some.
They go back to the ground with Johnson. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. A gain of 3, second down.
Have you talked with your friends who are in the fantasy leagues? I keep hearing David Johnson's name is coming up in a big way.
Boy, he was a steal third-rounder out of Northern Iowa. And I think last year started as a 4th-string back, didn't he?
He certainly did, but boy, he produces the year one on. Remember, can run it. He can catch it. He was a wide receiver in Northern Iowa before he became a running back, and also has great kick return ability. Ran one back for a touchdown in 2015.
Get ready. 1-18.
On second down, here's Palmer. And complete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this third down. Now Palmer to throw. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively. But instead it just brings up 4th down. Now Chandler Catanzaro for the Cardinal field goal. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. And there's a flag on the play. And it bangs on the left upright and deflects away. It's no good. But a flag is down here, so hold on. Let's see what this is about. So plenty of leg, but it's the accuracy there that lets him down.
Yeah, he hit it really well. I think this might have been good from 55. But you'll see it just conk off that upright. And they're denied a chance at 3 points.
Now this will be the 9th play on this drive. Following the penalty, it's Johnson. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
And that run was what a lot of people call an explosive run. Gave them good yardage, solid yardage. They feel good about the whole thing, and they did it behind a 2 tight end set. It's always interesting to watch what offenses want to do with the 2 tight ends. Sometimes.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. David Johnson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead. And it's up and good. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, we gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. And he's brought down. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes. Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run game. Always have to absorb the body blow.
And he is going to lose yardage here. With Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Jets in possession as we begin quarter number 2 here. They've got it 3rd and 10 here to start things out. From the gun, Fitzpatrick into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dayon Buchanan. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Well, surprise, surprise, partner. No, we know it's not a surprise. When you try to complete a pass against this Cardinals defense, there's a reason that they are known as the no-fly zone.
Let's go.
And Palmer gives to Johnson. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And he'll be stopped up quickly here at the 38. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Wow. First down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Palmer gives to Johnson. They'll get it to the 23-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
They come out here in the eye. Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Halfback sent in motion.
Yeah.
Hello.
Now Palmer on first down. This will be caught at about the 3. And he'll
Get my ass
take
kicked.
this one for the Arizona touchdown. Larry Fitzgerald, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. And it's up. It's good. Our score 14-6. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. New York set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Forte, nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
And frankly, Brandon, we're talking about things I'm not sure we ever thought we'd talk about in the NFL. And a lot of that is the speed at the linebacker position. A lot of these guys in college, they were safeties. They moved them up to outside linebacker to combat the spread offenses. And now we're seeing it in the NFL. Those same guys using their speed to make plays in the backfield, similar to that one. So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And he slings one that's incomplete. He was looking for Devin Smith that time. And that'll make it 2nd and 10.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down in bounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
And his throw here's incomplete. They were trying to go to Marshall that time, and it'll be 3rd and 10.
A good number of coaches at any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
On 3rd down, Fitzpatrick drops it underneath to Forte. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
There are a lot of tough routes to try and cover. When you see a runner come out of the backfield and run this angle route, looks like they're going to the flat, and then they put their foot in the ground and cut back sharply inside. Not easily covered, and then when they catch it, good momentum built up by them as well.
And able to pick up the first.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
Marshall, the lone receiver on the left side. Fitzpatrick to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Now Fitzpatrick is going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete.
All right, I'm back.
It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. And it looks like this will likely be the last
so they came back,
before we
came back out with competitive play.
Can sneak one more good play in.
Hell yeah.
2-minute signal.
2 minutes to go here in the first half.
I'm trying to get to platinum tier. Right now I'm gold.
Fitzpatrick on 1st down. Deep drop. Now he's flushed out left. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
Looking for a seam, but finding none.
60 seconds
longer. Scrimmage, and that's it. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd. But just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense.
Well, on that play, the expression, don't blink, you might miss something, certainly applied. That was fast. Defense diagnosed the play, and it was over in a heartbeat.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball run free and brings up 4th down.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
Why?
And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds.
What do you play on Madden on?
Spotted at the 14-yard line.
What do you play Madden on?
I usually play it on all Madden. I don't know what this league setting is set to.
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they're about to do. But the beauty is the bounds that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
On 1st and 10, it's Palmer looking for his running back, and he's got it. No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down.
Usually the offense has an answer to anything a defense throws at them, including a safety valve. And that's what they did on that play. They went there, but the defense still made an excellent play and held them to no gain.
Let's go.
On 2nd down, Palmer. Caught on the left side, Fitzgerald. And he's brought down after a good gain. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Strength throwing the football downfield has never been an issue for this big guy. I still remember the first time I met him. He was playing for USC, and when I got introduced to him, I thought I was meeting their starting tight end, not their starting quarterback.
Such a presence, Carson Palmer.
Very much so. Has had it ever since he entered campus there, and still has it today.
On 1st down, it's Palmer. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Again, it's Palmer. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. The tight end, Jermaine Gresham, the intended receiver. And they're going to have a 3rd down.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
And the offense looking to pick up the 1st down after the 2nd down incompletion.
Let's go. Let's go.
3rd and 2. Now Palmer. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's going to get the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 22.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
In the red zone this time. Throwing now. Palmer's hit, fumble. He loses the football. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. So out now come the Jets. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Fitzpatrick now after the fumble recovery. Sets up the screen to Forte. He will not go down.
Have to retake those ankles.
A very solid gain of 27. And the offense lining up 1st and 10.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. 1 receiver left, 3 to the right. Final play of the half, Fitzpatrick. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off, and brings up 3rd.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it, no matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
They'll throw now on the final play. Taking a shot here for Marshall. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. J.J. Nelson now to return. And a pretty slick return there as he's up just shy of the 45-yard line. So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
Difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. In the middle of the field, he's got Nelson. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you?
Let's go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Penalty marker is down here. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Now Palmer to throw on second down. Palmer's hit, fumble. He loses the football. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. A look at the offense now here coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
Play action now. Fitzpatrick. And it's brought in by Eric Decker. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good pickup there of 20 yards. And there they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
It takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver because you got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone. Sometimes you're throwing it between the zones. Sometimes the receiver's going to just kind of find a spot and what we call sit down and present himself to the quarterback and throw it there. It's a tough read, but when they're in sync, it's really effective.
It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves them with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now. So 3rd and 5, 3rd and medium here.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Now Fitzpatrick, it's caught on the right side at Smith. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that's going to make it 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
They have a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. Fitzpatrick to throw for it on 4th down. And it is incomplete. The Jets tried, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football.
Looking for Floyd, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, David Harris. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. New York set to take the field. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go on?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field. And he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse it through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit from the same spot again.
We'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Oh, the rookie nearly had the pick. Probably should have had it. Third down now.
I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their third of the game. And I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we got this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they missed a golden opportunity.
Oh, my fucking
Who do you play with?
I'm not playing, like, I usually play with the Falcons. Because there's
Ass.
It's an 8-yard pickup.
You know what? You go get on this Madden.
And on this challenge, the refs have to take a peek and see whether or not the receiver was able to dot the I with both feet.
While making sure that he possesses the football all the way through the catch.
You said what?
You can get on this Madden after I'm done with this game and we can see whose ass.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on fourth down. They come out here in the I. Fourth down, Fitzpatrick sets up this.
Are you shitting me?
The Todd Bowles tried it, went for it, but it
oh
didn't pay
my
off.
God!
And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football.
One
back.
block.
Well, you feel the excitement build on those fourth down plays. Defense has to stay out there, but for the offense, when that thing doesn't work out, it's such
goddamn
disappointment.
It can absolutely be a deflator, but how about the defensive guys? If they stop you on fourth down, they are absolutely elevated going to their bench.
They're elevated now. Big stop on fourth down.
Anytime you call man coverage against Larry Fitzgerald, you're really holding your breath as a defensive guy because his ability to run such precise routes and use that big frame that he has, that body.
Are you live streaming? I bet.
I was at a perfect.
Okay. David Johnson
yeah, you're gonna watch it.
On his way. Past the 20.
Oh, shit.
Touchdown, Cardinals. David Johnson, 76 yards. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those two TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the numbers. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. New York set to take the field. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points.
God damn, they're fucking you up.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. And they're going to go soft on the corners. A nickel back added defensively as they look to stop this 3rd and 8. And he hits on the slant route to Marshall. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
No! Oh,
fucking God. Picked off by Dayon Buchanan. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out.
Okay, I didn't see that.
My button, my finger slipped and it was
going already.
I knew it too.
No matter what the defense throws at them, they feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show them.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And 3rd quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners, keep moving it, keep grinding clock.
Hold on.
Recent years of slot receivers really gain stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
And that's one of the few times they've been able to contain him. He's had a heck of a game, and maybe he's getting a little bit tired from how many times he's carried the ball. But I always think back to what all those old coaches say. The ball's not that heavy. Keep carrying it, kid.
And the back goes into motion. On 2nd down, Palmer. That's complete right around the 8. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the line. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down, executed it to perfection. They'll run it with Johnson. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
But that certainly felt like an example of a defense just saying, okay, we've had enough. We've gotten mashed all night long. About time we got a good play in. But flip it over to the offensive side. They've got to be really upset that they allowed a play like that to happen. They were pitching such a great game. They want to keep it going.
On 2nd down, here's Palmer. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Jermaine Gresham, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. He's got it, and the lead swells. It's 28-6. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Marshall, the lone receiver on the left side. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup, and it's a 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and have a chance to make people miss an open field.
They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Here's Fitzpatrick backing up. Now he's forced out right. And there's a flag on the field. Right side, there's Decker. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Fitzpatrick now on 2nd down. Dumps off to Powell. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 5. yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up a third down. Fitzpatrick now. He's got time. Wilson snags it left side. And he'll get it down here to the 43. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll bring up fourth down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting.
Down the numbers. There he goes. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a play down. So let's see what this is about.
We're going strong.
Now the Cardinals going to use another timeout. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter.
Fuck off.
That's the one that
critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on fourth down.
Something like that. You know how they talk to me? Fucking. They gave me only power.
As he'll kick it away for the second time. Oh, this is off the side of his foot. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it to be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They have to make a few additional changes along.
David Johnson on his way. David Johnson with his third touchdown of the game, number 7. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now, no question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. And the Jets set to take the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. And that's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a third down and 6 to go.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him. While an incomplete pass certainly doesn't look like a good play, for the guy throwing it today, as many interceptions he's thrown, he's got to feel a sigh of relief that the ball actually hit the ground.
How the fuck does it
go in the other direction?
And now a low liner. I think he mishit him.
Still going strong.
It's just a
it's pissing me off.
And the Cards will take over 1st and 10.
I gave up a
the
long
Arizona
time.
offense now as they get set to take over. And they hit the home run last drive.
This game be on some bullshit.
All the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big time, John? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established.
Yesterday I was playing with the Giants, and I was up
Give him 8 on the play, and it'll
2,
be
what was it?
down.
I was up 3 touchdowns on, who the fuck was it? I think it was the Bears. I was up 3 touchdowns on the Bears. Tell me how in the last quarter they make 2 touchdowns in like fucking 2 minutes.
That I can do. That's easy.
They come out here in the
Oh, this fucking Jets.
I was like, get the fuck out of here.
The busy night continues.
I ended up scoring the fourth one, but it was just like, what the fuck?
A good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
And this defense looks for one more stop here on 3rd after the run.
Let's go.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches.
Oh, I thought he barely stepped over. They might go for it. Actually, not. I don't think they're going to go
Here's
for it.
Drew Butler now.
The rules we're playing
he
by
should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt.
Oh, okay.
And he'll take this in at the 1-yard line. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Jets offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. So the offense now dealing with a 2nd and 7. Again they run. Again it's Forte. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go. 3rd down now following the run. They'll try and get it with Forte. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
3rd and 1, partner. No need to be fancy there. Just use some force and move forward and pick up the first down.
Fitzpatrick on 1st down.
Oh, that's bullshit. No type of...
You gotta give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
Fitzpatrick with a give to Forte. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on 2nd down.
3rd and 5, so they bring in an extra defensive back.
Expecting pass. To throw, Fitzpatrick. Able to locate Wilson. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
He went full scale, loose, flexible, finding a way to catch the ball in some traffic for a key 1st down.
Yeah, really a nice job of adjusting to the ball in the air. Not the most accurate of throws, but able to adjust and make the grab. On 1st down, this is Forte. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They'll come out in the pistol. 2nd down, Fitzpatrick. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Dale Buchanan in from his linebacker spot. He's able to drop it for a loss of about 10. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. An extra DB added here for the Cards on 3rd.
Blitz or full coverage.
To throw is Fitzpatrick. Drops it underneath to Forte. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. And now a little bit of a losing skid here. Only 2 games, but still 2 straight losses. How do they rebound?
Well, able to shake off the first one. Most people say, okay, sometimes we're going to drop one. But then you get to the second one. Now it's imperative that they get together and find a way to stop it. You start getting into 3-game losing.